Hey, Steelers Nation. We're back with an exclusive video packed with the latest updates on our beloved Pittsburgh Steelers. Before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. This way, you'll never miss any exclusive updates or exciting Steelers news. As the Pittsburgh Steelers season concludes, a major focus will be on their offense, where there are several key decisions to make. Quarterback Russell Wilson and running back Najee Harris are both set to become free agents, leaving the Steelers with the task of finding replacements. In addition to potentially filling those two critical spots, Pittsburgh must address a significant need in the wide receiver department, which has become an area of concern. According to Christopher Knox of Bleacher Report, one of the potential solutions could be a trade for Davante Adams, the star wide receiver of the New York Jets. Adams was a target for the Steelers earlier this year, but he ultimately made the move to New York. Now, with the Jets underperforming, Adams' future in the Big Apple could be uncertain, and Pittsburgh might have another chance to acquire him. Knox pointed out that due to Adams' age and expensive contract, he is set to earn a base salary of $35.6 million in 2025. He could become available at a bargain price. However, only teams with playoff aspirations in need of a wide receiver, like the Steelers, might consider making a move for him. He also mentioned that teams like the Los Angeles Chargers could be in the mix, should they look to bolster their receiving core. There's also the possibility that the Jets, following a disappointing season, could part ways with Adams. In this case, they would likely attempt to trade him before releasing him outright. If the Jets do cut him, Pittsburgh could theoretically bring Adams on board as a free agent, but this route may not be as likely due to the high demand for his services. Adams, although 32 years old, still showed flashes of his former self with some standout performances late in the season. His experience and ability to produce at a high level could make him a valuable asset for the Steelers as a solid number 2 receiver, complementing George Pickens. This is, of course, assuming that Pittsburgh does not part ways with Pickens, who has been somewhat vocal about his frustrations. While Adams' substantial contract may make him less costly in terms of draft picks, any team acquiring him would likely want to renegotiate his deal. The wide receiver's base salaries of $35.6 million for the next 2 years are a significant financial commitment, which could make a trade more appealing to the Steelers if they can find a way to lower that cost. In a scenario where Russell Wilson's time with the Steelers is short-lived in the playoffs and the Jets decide to part with quarterback Aaron Rodgers, there is a strong possibility that Pittsburgh could express interest in acquiring both Rodgers and Adams. This would set up a dramatic pairing of 2 seasoned veterans, bringing both Rodgers and Adams to Pittsburgh in 2025, potentially reshaping the Steelers' offense for the future. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. In a surprising turn of events, Pittsburgh Steelers fans have been left in a state of suspense after a recent statement from head coach Mike Tomlin. In a brief yet cryptic interview, Tomlin dropped a bombshell, hinting that a player in the Steelers' locker room is, quite literally, contaminating the team's morale. The weight of these words hung in the air, leaving fans and analysts alike desperately seeking more information. What exactly did Tomlin mean, and who could the mysterious player be? As speculation swirls, everyone is eager to uncover the identity of the culprit disrupting the harmony of the team. Tomlin, known for his stoic demeanor and sharp focus on team chemistry, rarely addresses internal struggles so directly. His use of the term contaminating suggests something far beyond a mere on-field issue or disagreement. Could this be a metaphor for a toxic attitude spreading through the squad? Or is it a deeper reference to a more personal, off-field problem that threatens to unravel the fabric of the Steelers' unity? As the head coach of a team that has consistently overcome adversity, Tomlin's choice of words carries a weight that is impossible to ignore. The Steelers' 2024 season has already been marked by intense scrutiny, especially after their mixed performances against both strong and struggling teams. Could Tomlin's cryptic comments point to a specific player whose behavior is harming the team's prospects? Sources close to the team have hinted at possible tensions in the locker room, but no one has yet come forward with definitive details. Fans are left to wonder if the coach's remarks are just a warning shot or a deeper indication that changes are imminent in the team's roster. What makes the situation even more perplexing is Tomlin's reputation for handling internal issues privately and effectively. For a coach who has consistently managed high-pressure situations, the public nature of this statement raises questions about the severity of the issue. Is Tomlin resorting to public pressure to prompt a response from the player in question? Or is he preparing the fans and the media for an inevitable but difficult decision? As the situation unfolds, there is a growing sense of unease among those who follow the team closely. As the mystery deepens, Pittsburgh Steelers fans are left wondering, what do they think of Mike Tomlin's cryptic comments? With such a bold statement about a player contaminating the team's atmosphere, many are eager to share their opinions on social media and forums and at the stadium. Some are calling for transparency, demanding that Tomlin name names and address the issue head-on. After all, the Steelers' success has always been rooted in strong leadership and unity, qualities that might now be in question. Can the fans trust Tomlin's handling of this internal problem, or will they begin to doubt his methods? On the other hand, some fans are supporting Tomlin's decision to keep details vague. They argue that the coach's experience and discretion should be enough to handle the situation behind closed doors, without public interference. For these supporters, Tomlin's approach is part of what makes him a great coach, a leader who knows when to keep certain things private. But as the uncertainty lingers, how long will it take before these fans, too, begin to demand answers? Is there a tipping point where patience with the coach's cryptic comments runs out? For the more concerned members of the Steelers fanbase, the key question is whether Tomlin's revelation signals deeper problems within the locker room. Is this just a one-off incident, or does it hint at a larger issue of discontent among the players? The fans are not just looking for a solution. They want to feel secure in the knowledge that their team is still functioning at its peak potential. As the team's playoff hopes are on the line, will these internal struggles ultimately cost them when it matters most? Finally, some fans are asking if this situation could lead to changes in the roster. If the contaminating player is not identified soon, could it cause a shift in the team dynamic, leading to trades or even a shakeup in leadership? With the stakes so high this season, Steelers supporters are desperate for clarity. They are watching closely, waiting for a resolution that will either restore their faith in the team's direction or leave them questioning the very future of the franchise. With the Steelers' playoff hopes on the line, every move Tomlin makes is under the microscope. The question now is whether the team can rally together and overcome this internal challenge, or if the issue will continue to fester, ultimately jeopardizing their chances for success. Fans eagerly await the next chapter in this unfolding drama, hoping for answers, but perhaps also fearing the revelations that could shake the very foundation of their beloved team. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Pittsburgh Steelers, make sure to subscribe to Steelers Nation Central and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.